Hi, and welcome to the channel, which is Marchie's Inspired Studio. And here it is. Okay, so what I'm talking about today is how to keep your sanity in this holiday season. You may be feeling overwhelmed with all the gift requests from your teens to your grandkids this holiday. So I'm going to show you how to keep your peace and set some healthy boundaries without guilt. And let's replace that word can't. All right. But before I get into it, please grab your free prayer and mindset guide. The link is below. And while you're down there, can you subscribe? It ensures that you get more good faith based mindset information from me. Okay, let's dive in. So this morning I was doing my devotional and I was like, huh. And it's talking about, let's say you're in the store and they're like, hey, I want this, grandma. Hey, I want that. Can I have this? Can I have that? And you're going, no, I don't have the money for that. Right? Instead of saying no, you have to set some boundaries. You have to get them to say, okay, let's say you're willing to support soccer this year, or you're willing to take, pay for ballet lessons or whatever it is that they're wanting to do. But you need to set a boundary. And that boundary is you can only pick one thing, right? And give it a parameter of how much money that you feel comfortable with, right? One thing. And then this is the back end of this. You have to tell them if you pick this, you can't just quit. You have to keep going through the season. So let's say they want to play soccer. Well, you're going to have to play soccer all the way through because we believe in our commitments, our integrity, right? Even if you don't like it, you're going to have to stick with it. Let's say someone upsets you, you're going to have to stick with it. Let's say they decide, hey, grandma, I want that tennis racket. Are you sure you want the tennis racket? I'm happy to do it, but that's your one thing. And if I give you tennis lessons, you have to take all of the tennis lessons. Right? See the boundary? So let's say it's your teen. I need this latest gadget, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I can only do one thing. All right. One thing. And here's the parameter of the price for a teenager. Maybe you go in halvesies and say, you know what? I know you don't believe in Santa Claus anymore, but let's go halvesies. I'll do half, you do half. Well, how am I going to earn money? Well, let's talk about that. How are you going to earn some money? So you're teaching them money skills as you go. So you're not telling them no, you're just telling them, hey, this is the parameter on this particular item, this electronic that you want. Now, let's say you're in the sporting goods store and they start looking at all the sporting equipment and go, oh, I want to learn how to play racquetball. Oh, I want to play baseball. Oh, I want to do this and that. One thing. And don't tell them no, that you can't, right? Don't say that because you just deflated whatever they may have been interested in. You don't know whether they can or can't, right? I've seen paraplegics do better job, right? People in wheelchairs doing a better job. Trust me, don't pigeonhole your grandchild or your child by telling them no. What you need to do is say, hey, Let's see. Let me see what you got. But you only get one thing and you can't quit within this parameter that we set. So let's say it's a baseball season. Well, that's so many weeks. Let's say it's basketball. You can't quit for so many weeks. Let's say it's coaching. You can't quit in so many weeks. You have to teach your children, right? Let's see. Don't say they can't. Don't discourage them. They look up to you. You're supposed to be their cheerleader, right? They might not be able to do it, but you know what? What are they going to learn through that? Maybe they just surprise themselves and end up liking it. You don't know, right? But it's not your place to tell them they can't. They're already telling themselves that enough. They've got people at school telling them they can't. You need to be their cheerleader, their encourager. I challenge you personally, take can't out of the vocabulary, even for yourself. You know, some people take that to such extremes. If they hear the word can't, they make them do push ups, do 100 push ups. We don't use that word in our house. Why? Because it's a mindset. You have to be able to be positive, put parameters, not feel guilty about the parameters, not be manipulated, right? Oh, that's hard. It's a two-way street, right? You go, well, I birthed you, right? So you put on the manipulation and the guilt trip. But then they go, oh, but I'm your favorite. You love me. Oh, I'll do anything for you. All right. But we want to teach them more than just getting a present. We want to teach them the journey. We want to teach them traditions that don't require gifts or money. So, what does that mean? You know, you can have that one thing, but that's all you're going to get. But I've got all this time and we can do this and this and this, right? I remember fondly my great grandmother teaching me how to quilt. And here it is, 40 something years later, and I'm having to learn. And I'm learning on the machine, and I go, oh man, she must be flipping. Because I do stuff, and I know she's just like, because she would rip it all out at the end of the night and make it again for me. And let me tell you, that meant something to me. It means so much to me that she loved me to teach me her craft that passed down through the generations, right? I need you to understand, I hate myself sometimes, and I shouldn't use that word. It's strong. I regret that I did not learn how to make the homemade rolls and the butter pickles. I crave them. I crave them so bad. Take those times to teach during those holidays, those traditions, how to make something, how to create something, because those are the cherished memories, not the gift, not the electronic phone that's going to go out of date in a couple of years. They're not going to remember the phone. They're going to remember that you taught them how to make Toll House cookies, or that you taught them how to do something creative. That's what they're going to remember. And those traditions that you have in your family is what's going to be passed down into their family. Maybe it's not exactly how you do it, and you might have adult children and you're going, but that's not how we did it. Oh, that's not how we did it. Just put the muzzle on, because it's their family and they are modifying their traditions, and that's okay. All right, it's okay. But if your tradition is something that is important to you, then teach it to your grandchildren. Okay, so if you're still with me, thank you so much. What is something that they've asked for that you're just like, oh my word, Jesus? Or what about something that you bought that they wanted and then they've just haven't done anything with it? Have they not done anything with it because someone shot down their idea? Or was it that they weren't encouraged? What was it? Put it in the comments. Be blessed. Oh, and make sure to get your free guide of your prayer and mindset guide. All right. Be blessed and happy holidays. All right.